YouTube, it's Dave Medic 1. I have another knife review for you today. Just getting stuff in quite frequently here, so I got a bunch of stuff coming in and through here within the next couple weeks. So I'm going to be going through and reviewing a bunch of new cool stuff. But before I get into this knife review, I just want to remind you guys of the Dave Medic Onikuss CRKT giveaway. It's still going on, and there's plenty of prizes to win there, and you have all this month to submit your video response, so please do so. Just to show you guys here, boy, it's a box full of knife goodies there. So as you can see, it's a box of all the prizes in there. If you're not familiar with what I'm giving away, I will have the link to the original contest video in this description. That way you guys don't miss out. And another thing also is the other CRKT knife that will be given in on the final giveaway is a CRKT Crawford Triumph. And that knife, it's going to be new in box. It's discontinued, and it's kind of like the predecessor to the Ken Onion Shenanigan Tonto recurve serrated blade that's also being given on the final giveaway. Awesome knife. I will show it to you. Like I said, I'll have a video where I'll actually show you that knife. It should be in the mail today, tomorrow, sometime really soon. So I'll show you guys that. But it is discontinued. You can't get it anymore. And it is an awesome blade. It makes for an awesome final prize giveaway for the first place winner of the November Dave Medic 1 Onikuss CRKT knife giveaway. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So like I said, the link to that contest video will be in this description. That way you guys can go to it. You'll need to post a video response to that in that one, and there'll be a link to it on this video. So just keep an eye out for it. You have plenty of time to go ahead and submit your video response, so please do so. That way you can take part and definitely have a chance of winning one of the four prize packs that I'll be giving away at the end of this month. So let's get this out the way. So like I said, I have a knife review for you guys today. Awesome knife. Just came out, and it's budget friendly. I mean, way budget friendly. Probably one of those knives are like best bang for your buck. And what it is, believe it or not, it's a Boker Magnum. And it's a new knife that had just come out with. Boker is coming out with a whole crap load of new knives, starting from the end of this year into the beginning of next year. A lot of good stuff, some Anza collaborations, so definitely don't count Boker out, because they have a bunch of really cool stuff coming out, and I have my email alert on ready to buy a bunch of that stuff as it does come out. So without further ado, it is a Boker Magnum Mission Commander. As you can see, this is the packaging it comes with. It comes with a sealed box, which normally, surprisingly enough, most of the time when I order these sealed boxes, they're already open, and this is the first time I've ever bought one that the seals haven't been broken. So that's pretty cool. So we got that. It comes with its own tin, as you can see here. Opener up there. Of course, you have the standard warranty literature that comes with all your Bokers. And inside here is you have a foam padded cutout for the knife. Came just like this. And here we go. So you can see here, let's take a look at her. Beautiful knife. Sorry about the shadow there, guys, and the lighting. I'm going to try to get that dealt with here sometime soon in the future. Alright, let's go ahead and get these specs out the way. Alright, like I said, it is a Boker Magnum Mission Commander. The overall length of this knife is 7.76 inches. The blade length is 3.15 inches. The weight on this guy is 5.68 ounces. A little on the heavy side for its size, but not a big deal. Blade thickness is 0.11 millimeters, and the blade steel is 440C. I know you guys, 440C, entry level steel, blah 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 blah. I'm already turned off with it. Boker actually does a really good job on their heat treat on their 440C. This knife will hold an edge as best as a 440C will. But the good thing about it is you can bring the edge back no problem. It's a really good knife. I don't mind sharpening my knives, so 440C is actually not that I actually like it because I get a chance to sharpen my knives. I get another excuse to pull the knife out and fondle it, sharpen it, whatever. So it's not bad for me whatsoever. You have a hollow ground Tonto with a swedge up at the top here. Let's take a look at her. You've got this cutout here with the holes that definitely adds to the aesthetics of this knife. It ties in the 3D milled plastic handle. This is not G10, it's a plastic. From what they said here on the website, I actually got this from Blade HQ, and I'll let you know the price here in a second. It is its handles are made from an extremely non-slip plastic that is also extremely stable and robust, and that's what they say. So it's not a G10, although it looks pretty darn close to a G10. The texturing is nice. It's not going to burn your hand up at all. It's not that aggressive, but it's aggressive enough where you can get a good handle on it. There is some relaxed, what I like to call relaxed jimping, where the grooves aren't as, there's not as many. There's like 3, but it's it's reminiscent to Tough Thumb's gear pattern. If you can see that there, I don't know if you can. I'm gonna try to show that to you, but that's where it is there. Perfect. It is a frame lock. Awesome. It's got a gray coating finish on the blade that extends onto the frame lock, and it's just awesome. As far as the the pocket clip is concerned, it is tip down, right hand carry only. Unfortunately, I favor the tip up, but not bad. And it's a thumb stud deployed, very smooth out of the box. As far as how it lines up, it could line up. It's just a tad to the left, but not bad at all. It's livable. It's acceptable. As far as lockup goes, it's completely solid. No blade play up or down, left or right. The lockup, it could be a little less than I would really like to see, but it's not that bad. I'd say it'd lock up just around 40%. So, not bad at all. Very smooth out the box. No adjustment on the pivot needed whatsoever to get it to work smoothly. Very nice. Really nice knife. The ergonomics are pretty good. They fit and they work. In reverse grip, it does also. I would have liked to have seen some jimping on the back side here for reverse grip because it's got the angle for it. But there's no jimping there. But if you're handy, you can go ahead and notch out and add your own jimping there. It wouldn't be a big deal, and it wouldn't be too scary to do on a knife like this. There's a large, oversized lanyard hole that will easily accommodate your paracord or any other kind of lanyard type material you'll use for it. It's very big, very generous. Like I said, the grip is very nice. The ergos make sense on this. Really nice knife. Let's see here. A couple other points here. It slips my mind. I just really happy with this purchase. Oh, as far as how much this knife is. This knife you can get at Blade HQ for $21.99 and then shipping. So let's just say $25 shipped to your house. For a knife that's $25, it's not a bad deal at all. At all. If you were going to take a chance on a Boker, or let's say you don't own a Boker yet, and you kind of wanted to see a pretty decent representation, or find a decent representation of because this is their Magnum, is their budget line. This is not a bad way to start off. Like I said, $21.99 Blade HQ. $4 or $5 shipped to your house, and it's not bad. It makes for a perfect EDC. It's reasonably priced, and not too much else out there that kind of will fit this role. It's a really cool looking, blade shape, handle design. They went with the gray, kind of like a lot of the like your CRKT Drifter, your Kershaw Cryo, as far as that titanium coated look. This is not, I don't believe it to be titanium coated, although it could be. There's very limited detail. It's actually, it just says charcoal gray coated with distinct grooves and several holes to save weight. So basically these holes in the blade is trying to cut down on the weight. It comes in black and also a coyote brown. On Blade HQ right now, the black is sold out, and the coyote brown will probably be sold out pretty soon. So if you get a chance, hop on it, get it. I'm sure it's available at other sites also, but not bad at all. One thing I have to say about Boker is for $21.99 you get this knife. The presentation, as far as when you receive the knife, like I said, you have this sealed box, and it comes in its own tin. Not just laying in a tin, it's actually got cutout foam that the knife fits in there nicely. So if you wanted to store it, you don't have, let's say, if you don't have a nice storage system whatsoever, you can put it back in this case, tuck it away. But it's very nice, and you wouldn't find this on a knife that's 21, 22 bucks. It's just another way that makes Magnum, or it makes the Boker brand a little bit more appealing, especially in the budget line. You don't really get this from anywhere else. CRKT, you know, 21 bucks or something like that. 9 times out of 10 it's a clamshell, or or it's a box of literature. Not saying anything bad. You're $21. I mean, for that, I'm not, like I said, for that price, I don't really mind. You're going to expect to get a clamshell or not, limited things. But Boker went the extra mile and did really nice as far as the packaging goes. And like I said, for $21.99, it's not a bad deal. And so far, I like it. I like it a lot. As far as how sharp it is out the box, Boker has tendency. Well, I've been rather lucky, and they've been pretty sharp out the box. Now, I haven't done a cut test on this, so this will be, when I had it in my hand and actually felt the edge, it felt pretty darn sharp. Now, whether or not it's sharp enough to go through very thin this is very thin magazine paper. Maybe not as super thin as maybe newspaper, or not newspaper, but phone book paper, but it is pretty thin and flimsy. And as you can see, pretty respectable. And this is really thin magazine paper. You can see there, it really doesn't have issue. Very good edge. Not bad. But like I said, I've had really good luck with Boker, and all the ones I've had have been able to go ahead and come razor sharp to me. So anyway, that's my review of the Magnum, Boker Magnum Mission Commander. Like I said, total length on this guy is 7.76 inches, so it's your mid-size EDC carry. It's a little on the heavy side for its size, but it's not bad at all. Definitely worth checking out. So guys, I appreciate you tuning in and checking out this knife review. I appreciate all your support. Remember, contest is still going on through this month, so make sure you get your video responses in. That way you can take part. A lot of cool prizes. And again, thank you for your support and your subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Peace.